Rich Tarani with TMC. Thanks for watching. We're in Boston, Mass, and we're talking to a number of companies in the area. On our program right now, Robert Nagel with InterSystems. Robert, how are you?
Good morning, Rich.
So I'd like to start out just giving an overview of companies in case one of the viewers may not be as familiar. Can you give us that overview, please?
InterSystems is a 36-year-old company based here in Cambridge, Mass. We're privately held. We get no outside investors, no debt. We've been growing strongly for the last, really, since our incarnation, but since the introduction of Cache in 1997, which has been our hallmark product.
Great. Can you tell us more about Cache?
Cache was just recognized by Gartner as a leader in the operational database space. They classify us as a hybrid SQL, NoSQL database. What that means for us is that we can manage all the data in an enterprise, whatever form it's in. We provide vast scalability, and we offer operational analytics on all the data, whether it's structured or unstructured, local or remote.
Great. So in that space, who do you look at competitively?
Well, the very large players, Oracle, SAP, Microsoft, certainly have a vision that encompasses all of that. They tend to have discrete products that serve that. We do everything within a single product. Where we tend to find real competition is where people aggregate a lot of niche solutions and try to put them together in a package to solve the problem they have. And we offer a single data platform that does all of that.
Excellent. So much talk of big data and analytics, and just, we're beginning to see the results of those two technologies on things like marketing, targeting, and sales, and things like that. What are you seeing from where you sit in the market?
I think today the battleground for us is actually a little earlier still. I think it's still people trying to reconcile the problems that NoSQL databases have solved with the need to run SQL-like analytics on those. Most of the big data analytics are more large-scale batch operations rather than things that really transform a business day to day. And we focus on the space where operational changes that a manager can actually use to affect his or her business right now. I'll give you an example. A partner of ours in the UK has built an application that provides brand management services. And they can ask questions, structured questions about a brand, and it will go off and it will interrogate any set of social media that you're interested in and mine the sentiment and the reasons that are driving the sentiment. So we can hear that there are positive tweets about a new Danny DeVito movie because he's playing a straight man, which nobody's ever seen him do before, and it's so funny to see Danny playing a straight man, or whatever that sentiment is, so that the brand manager can respond much sooner to the sentiments that people are expressing, whether it's a positive thing or a negative thing, but that's precisely what a brand manager wants to be able to do. And so that ability to harness information that you can't tap into today and change your operational mode, that's the problem that we want to try to solve.
That's very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because companies really have to be more nimble than ever to survive.
Most things that we want to do have been automated. What we're talking about right now is how can we really transform the business by offering analytical insights into greater sets of data. I'll give you another example. In the insurance industry, to detect fraudulent claims, you really want to get those claims into the hands of the experienced guys with 25, 30 years of experience who can read a claim and know in their gut that it's right or not right. So how do you route that as incoming claims come in? Because the important sentiments in there, the important elements are not on the structured facts, the date, the dollar value of the claim, but really in all the unstructured notes that came along with it, the police report, the assessor's report. And one of our partners, again, in Europe is building a solution that intelligently routes those claims, the ones that there's a little question about, to the more experienced assessors for evaluation. And that's sort of optimizing the business as opposed to just automating.
Does it do it on a case-by-case or a correlation? Or?
Well, what's cool about our technology is that you don't need any ontology. You don't need any sophisticated dictionary. We automatically extract the concepts from any unstructured body of text and can run analytics on both the structured and the unstructured data. If you have ontologies, we can use them. And in some cases, we can actually derive and drive ontologies to develop better ontologies for NLP solutions. So all kinds of interesting ways in which the technology.
So I love your case studies. One that comes to mind is that I would imagine for things like a homeland security or just security in general, that you could tap into large databases of social networks and that kind of thing to determine potential issues, security issues.
I'm sure people are doing that, but if they are, I don't know about it, as is probably appropriate.
Okay, now we'll just have to wait for the next leak.
That's topical today, isn't it? Yeah.
Is there anything else we should know about in terms of your company?
Well, I think the future is really to tap into all the data of the enterprise. And as I said, today, analytics on big data is more of sort of a batch-oriented 6-month prototyping kind of exercise. And we look forward to providing technology that will actually provide the same kind of insights that we offer today on all the data that enterprises can manage.
But it's broader than that, isn't it? Because when you talk about, it's all the social networks, it's all the comments on user forums. I mean, isn't that really what companies need to be aware of beyond just their internal data?
Absolutely. And what's exciting to us as a company that's motivated by technological challenges is that a few years ago, people thought the database problem was over and done with, right? And clearly, in terms of dealing with different types of data, that's shown to be untrue, as people have seen the need to tackle different types of data. But now we're seeing that there are possibilities with all the data in the enterprise. And I think we've got some interesting technological solutions that we're working on that I think can help transform how people look on that as a manageable operation. Because as you say, it is vast, but that's precisely what gets us excited on the technology front and keeps us coming to work happier every day because we got a big problem to chew into.
Very exciting. Thanks for being here. This was really great.
All right. Good to speak to you, Rich.